Okay, so I just jumped in the taxi and on the way to the MAPE offices. Really busy today actually out in London. I think it's because I don't know, I think the Northern Line's closed actually. Anyway, off to my first meeting today, which is the MAPE offices. A little bit about MAPE actually, bit of interest whilst I'm travelling, just to update you. First came into contact with MAPE about 3 years ago. I was lucky enough to be invited to a MAPE golf day, and I got to play, fortunately, or for Julian Pritchard's sake, unfortunately, got to play with me in the MAPE golf day. And from that day on, that was about 2 or 3 years ago, we became great friends. And Julian's the commercial director of MAPE, and as I say, in business, what I do believe is that it's not what you know or even who you know, it's how well you know them. And over the last 3 years, we've done quite a lot together, business-wise, but also socially. In fact, Julian and I and Ben, my commercial director, did the Scilly Isles swim last year. Swam around the Scilly Isles. I think about 15 miles. Really loved it. Never do it again. Anyway, that was that. So I'm off to the MAPE offices now. So MAPE, big Italian company. In terms of Renlon, it's really important that we form strong strategic relationships with our business partners, our manufacturers and suppliers, and MAPE over the last 3 years has become one of our key strategic partners. And in fact, there was an announcement last week or the week before last that they've also bought Wickham, which is one of the leading providers of membranes and gas membranes in the country. So I'm off to their offices. Okay, so I've now arrived at the MAPE offices in Clerkenwell. Very nice offices indeed. And I'm here with my commercial director, Mr. Ben Fowler.
Good. Is it morning?
It's afternoon, Ben.
Oh, good
so
afternoon.
Ben. So yeah.
How are you?
So here we are. This is the one and only Mr. Ben Fowler.
Hello.
A legend in his lifetime, allegedly.
I am no legend. It's true. It's all true. What you hear.
Good stuff. So Ben, so tell us. So we're here
MAPE's
today.
We're in MAPE's offices this morning.
Yep.
Obviously, MAPE's just bought Wickham.
Yep.
So we're going to do a joint venture. So there's going to be 3 companies involved from now on.
Yep.
We've got Wickham, MAPE, and Renlon.
Yep.
We've just done a war plan as how we're going to go through London next year.
Yep.
Take over the world in the waterproofing industry.
Excellent. Yes. Yeah.
And then also, while we're here, and I've got you for the day,
Yes.
we're going to go all around London.
Okay.
I think we're going to have a look at a job that's absolutely miles away.
Yes.
Unfortunately. And where is it? It's literally over the road.
Oh right. Okay. Just over the road. Yeah.
So that's the first job, directly outside MAPE's offices.
Yeah. Which one's this one, Ben?
So that is for Scott Osborne's.
Okay. Yeah.
No, you don't even have 215 and give me, so I just want.
So Ben, here we are in Clerkenwell. Yeah. So what is this, Ben?
So this is a job for Scott Osborne's.
Yeah.
See all the Delta membranes here, ready to be put in.
So this is a Delta membrane job, yeah?
Delta membrane job,
Okay.
yeah.
All the Delta membranes here. Yeah.
It's a Renlon key client, Scott Osborne.
So Scott Osborne, yeah. And there's all the Delta membranes. Here. Okay.
And also what you can see is we haven't started the job yet.
Okay.
We'll be on site next week.
Yeah.
We've had a third party company, Berry,
Yeah.
who started to do all the enabling works, cutting the chasers out for us.
Right.
And they'll go around, dig all the sump chambers and all the enabling works.
So we're on
We're on the move.
the move. We're in the taxi and we're on the move to our second job of the day, which is the prestigious Harrods. And Ben, do you want to just tell us what?
So I think
we've
worked at Harrods for potentially, I would say, over the last 30 years. So we did the waterproofing
All right.
structure at the very beginning of it.
Yep.
and now we are doing the water management details all around the plant rooms with resin injection.
Okay.
So I think we started that about 4 to 6 weeks ago. It's going well.
Yeah.
We've pulled off now for a few weeks. We're going to see how it works, and then we'll go back and forth. But as we say, some of these projects we can't shut the whole shop down. Can't shut Harrods down, and you can't shut Kensington High Street down. But what we can do is water management.
Okay.
So this is what we're going to go and see.
So basically, it's resin injection.
Resin injections, yes. We've been involved with Seeker on this one.
Okay.
Working hand in hand with Seeker. Very prestigious job, obviously, and as I say, water management is key about this. I don't think we're ever going to fix the water ingress permanently. No. But as a management side of it, we can keep the shop going. And permanent maintenance. Perfect. So we're going to have a look at that, and then thereafter we'll go into the SMEG building.
Look forward to it. Thanks, Ben.
Fabulous. Thank you.
And here we are at Harrods then, and
beautiful Harrods. So I think we've worked in Harrods for on and off for the last 30 years.
Really?
Yeah. So as I said in the previous video, we're doing water management in a minute, resin injection over in the main building. If you follow me, a little extra Brucey bonus.
Yeah, go on.
We're doing actually over the road here. So a lot of people know this, but Harrods actually owns all these buildings.
Do they? Okay.
There's tunnels going from Harrods all the way underneath here. Tunnels going over there.
Sorry, mate.
Is that the pocket 3?
Yeah, that's it, mate. Yeah.
Is it very good to pick up?
As we were, Ben. As we were,
As we were, stand down.
Yeah.
So there are service tunnels that go all the way from over the main building.
Okay.
Go over to here, and the actual storage plant, I believe it not, underneath this building here. So
really?
There's a full array of Harrods vans that go out every morning delivering all the hampers.
What, this building up here,
This building here, and we put a quotation in, I think we will get it.
Yeah.
At some point, we will be waterproofing a stream of volts down that road there.
Wow, amazing. So it's this big building here, yeah?
That big building there, and that underneath that is all the storage rooms for Harrods.
Okay, perfect.
So
and our work's in the main building, is it?
So our work currently is the main building.
Yeah.
As I say, we quoted and potentially be doing the work over the storage building over there to your right.
Perfect. Okay, so we're off again now. Just visited the famous Harrods store, and Ben gave us a bit of history to do with the tunnels and everything else. That was good, Ben. So last stop of the day is apparently it's called the SMEG store.
It's the SMEG store, not the SMEG building.
So, hang on. So SMEG store.
So after some very quick research,
Bit of research,
Google
yeah.
for 30 seconds, we are actually going to the SMEG store.
Yes.
And that is just off Regent Street.
Yeah.
And that is obviously the SMEG company that make all the fridges,
excellent,
and cookers and such.
I'm
flashing.
You're flashing,
as it were.
So Ben, bit of a. So you're now on your special subject, all right, like mastermind, all right.
Oh no.
So what's the word SMEG? What actually is that? Is that like a family name or something, or what?
I think it's a family name.
Is it?
Yeah. I think
German or something.
It might be Germans, but I don't know.
You're passing.
I'll pass.
All right, okay, we'll come back to that one. Yeah.
It's got some other meanings though, but I think at the minute it's fridges.
Perfect.
Fridges and cookers.
Perfect. We'll cut that one then. Take 2. Next question. Second question, Ben.
Oh yes.
Take 2.
Yes. Oh yes.
So you're now a mastermind. Your specialist subject is the SMEG store.
Yes.
So what does SMEG relate to? Is it a family business or something, or what?
I believe it's a family business, but they just make fridge freezers and cookers and such like that.
Excellent.
So and toasters, I believe.
Toasters.
Yeah. But lucky enough for us,
quite sort of retro, aren't they?
They are.
Yeah.
But their main flagship stores in Regent Street.
Yeah.
Which we are currently waterproofing.
Perfect.
So we'll go in there and have a look now.
Okay, last job of the day. I'm actually sitting here with Josh, one of our top guys, absolutely legend as well. Josh has been looking after the SMEG building, which is just up the road. We're in having a quick coffee before Josh does his night shift again. So I'll pass you over to Josh. So Yeah.
Hello there, I'm Josh.
Yeah. Josh, so you've been working on the Smeg building for how long now, mate?
We've been here now for about 5 weeks.
All right.
This is halfway into the 5th week.
5 weeks, wow.
5 weeks,
yeah.
So there's a lot of prep work before we can actually start the tanking.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're getting there.
Yeah.
All going well.
So what was the situation? What did you do then?
The situation is, before we could do the tanking down here, the structure's not sound.
All right, is
and
it?
A lot of it's hollow, so we've had to wire mesh it and then Seeker 4012 concrete repair.
Yep.
Then with another mesh over the top of that before we can start doing the tanking. Just to make sure that the structure's sound before we waterproof it.
Amazing. And you see it was quite wet at one stage as well, was it?
Bits of it are wet, yeah, but obviously as it gets wetter before it gets dry in
yeah,
this sort of situation.
So it's like sort of painting the Forth Bridge then, in a sense.
Yeah.
So how long do you reckon you got left on this job now then?
I would say probably 2 to 3 weeks.
Oh wow, so it's going to be about 8 weeks in total then?
Yeah.
Perfect. So you start at what time in the evening?
We're starting at 3 and we're working till 11 or 12 o'clock.
Wow. Excellent. Go back, get some sleep, and then get woken up by the kids.
By the kids very early, yeah.
Excellent. All right, Josh, great stuff, mate. Thanks. Cheers. Guys, so we're at the Smeg building now, or is it the Smeg building? Or?
It is the Smeg building.
Smeg store in central London, and Josh. So this is where you've been working for 5 weeks.
On nights as well.
And nights, yeah?
Nights,
yep.
So some of our teams obviously have to work nights.
Yep.
To save shutting shops down and such like that, and the noise restrictions.
Yep.
Being on Regent Street. Generally, so here, I know we spoke about it earlier in the earlier video, if you look up, we had some serious substructure problems.
Right.
And what's the spec here, Josh? So, as you just described to me, let's go over it.
So, first thing, we fixed the stainless steel EML to all the ceilings.
Yep.
With 10mm packers packed off, so that when you put the 4012 Seeker over the top of it, it's sandwiched right in the middle of it to give it the perfect.
So some parts of that product actually goes into the structure.
Into the structure, and then there's another like 15-20mm on top.
Perfect. And what does that look like once that's sort of fully covered?
So this is fully covered here.
Right, okay, yep.
And then once it's fully covered,
Yeah.
we give it like a split key.
Yes.
So when we put the Seeker tanking over the top, it's not too smooth and it is.
And what's the tanking? I think we're using the new LC, aren't we?
Yeah, the new Seeker.
Low cement,
LC.
low carbon footprints. And will that be sprayed or hand applied?
That'll be sprayed.
Right, okay, alright, perfect. And then on the walls here, what's the...
So on the walls, with the tanking that's on all the soffits, on the walls we're lapping down to the 300 where you can see there.
Yep.
And then on the walls it'll be Seeker elastic and then membrane.
And the membrane's just going to lap over onto the soffit. You can't membrane flat soffits? We know that, don't we?
So we're in Devonshire. Is it called Devonshire?
It's called Devonshire, absolutely right.
Devonshire. What? Look at this. First Guinness of the day. Happy days. Bit of famous Guinness. Best Guinness.
Well, dude.
Yeah. Much moustache. No,
Delicious, absolutely delicious. The world's famous Devonshire.
Excellent. Boom.